What's up? So today I have a rapid game where I have a beautiful, and I mean beautiful, tactic at the end of the game to make them quit. So let's get into how I got there. They play d4, I play d5, they play c4. I'm very familiar with this opening. I played it a lot on the white side of the board. They play pawn to e6, and I play pawn to e6, and they play knight f3, and I play knight f6. Pawn goes to g3, and I go pawn to g6. I just copied them. I know this is the book move. They go bishop to g2, bishop to g7, castle, castle. We actually played the book move for a while. That's 6 moves of theory. They go pawn to c5. Now, I knew this was wrong. Hopefully, I finally played the right move after. b6, yeah. I knew that was the wrong move. They try and protect it, and I just go a5. The problem here is they can't move the pawn to a3 just because they lose it. So they just take. I take with the rook, which is a miss. I should have taken the other pawn, I bet. Yeah. That's a miss. That's a horrible miss. I actually know this. I've played this a lot on the other side of the board where they mess up trying to attack my London system. But yeah, I took the wrong pawn. Nonetheless, I'm still winning, and then they go bishop to d2 to attack my rook on the a file. And I drop back to a7 just to stay out of the light square diagonal on a8. They take the pawn, I take the pawn, and they move knight to c3, and I go knight to c6, just developing normally. Pawn up, and then immediately bishop to a6, attacking the rook on f8. They go rook to the rook on f1, and then they go rook to e1. Now I go bishop to c4, attacking that pawn on a2, but obviously they're not going to just let me take it. So they go bishop to f1, which is so frustrating because I had plans and this ruins them. So I'll just take it so I can take it on my terms. They take back with the king, and then queen to a8 to again attack that pawn on a2. Now, in the next 11 moves, you'll see some of what I think is some of my best chess. They go queen to b3. This is a miss. As soon as I say that, I have a miss, of course. I should have moved my knight here. But let's get into what I do. I go rook to b8. Then move knight in. I double up, avoiding a fork on knight to c7 with the rook to b7. They attack my knight. I attack their queen, because if they trade, I'm feeling kind of confident. They do trade, and I take back with the pawn and loading a battery on this b file. They move pawn to a4. They do pawn a4 to protect the knight on b5, and let's see what I do next. I insert my knight in e4, trying to threaten a fork and threaten d6. They overreact to the fork, trying to protect it, and immediately knight to d6. Now the tactic's coming up. I think it's amazing. Here, they protect the knight with the rook to c5, and I think to myself, I got him. I hate that these are inaccuracies, because this worked. This tactic worked, but the computer's like, it's not that good. But I go queen to a6 to pin the knight to the king, so it can't move. Rook goes over, and to attack it again, because I have 4 attackers right now. They protect it with the rook, and I go bishop to f8, threatening a discovery attack when I do move the knight. And they go queen to d3. Now they go queen to d3, so their queen's no longer in a battery, but I cut it off with a knight to c4, and essentially win the game. So knight to c4 does a lot of things. One, it attacks the rook. But the rook also has no squares to go to. Now you think you see one, but you don't. They go rook to c7. This is a blunder. I'll give you guys like 10 seconds to find what the problem is. I think this is pretty cool. Maybe you guys are geniuses and you see it automatically, but I thought this was a pretty cool tactic that I found. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or I guess you could have paused it, but no matter. They go rook to c7. And I take the rook. They take the knight. Or take the rook. Thinking they traded. But they resign after knight to d2. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. My queen's hanging. The knight's undefended. But their queen's also hanging. They can't take the knight with the queen because that's illegal. The knight captures d2. Queen captures d3, attacking the king and the rook. And the rook's hanging. So say they just take the queen. Or they can't take the queen. They just take the knight. Just take the queen. And I think it was beautiful. I love this tactic. I was excited when I played it. And I think that this was amazing. But yeah, thank you guys for supporting and watching this video. Make sure to drop in a comment how cool you thought the tactic was, if you thought it was cool like me. And have a great day. Thanks for watching.